What's up, you guys? This is the first episode of That's Debatable with your boy, Big Mitri. I am Big Mitri, the sole proprietor of Mitri Funny Entertainment. And today, I got a special. I don't know, I think that's kind of like too many specials. Because she really not that cool. But she cool to me. But she cool to other people. And, you know, she's gonna come on here and see if she can out debate me. So with no further introduction, I want to bring to y'all Kayla Kandy.
Yay!
My bad. It's not fit for thicker women.
I'm thick.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's not fit for thick. You are. I ain't gonna lie. You do be out here looking like Magic Johnson's son. Like, but listen though.
I don't even know how to take that.
Listen.
Let's rewind that shit back. What?
Kayla, you tall. You damn near the same size as me.
I'm only 5'8". Calm down.
Come on, Kayla. You at least.
I'm 5'8", and I fought for 5'8" when I played basketball. I'm 5'8".
Kayla, you was a security guard at a strip club.
Don't do that.
You don't know nobody that worked at a strip club that's 5'8", except for the strippers.
I'm 5'8".
Okay, Kayla. If you want to be, you be whatever you want to be.
Really 5'7.5". That's why I say I fight for 5'8".
See, you can be whatever you want to be in America. Feel me? Tomorrow I might walk in the bank and be like, I'm a white man. Whatever works for you.
That's debatable with a hard ass tan.
Is it? This is 2025. I can be what I want to be. If I want to wake up and be a motherfucking squid tomorrow, I will.
And I like calamari, so please don't do that.
Hey, you ain't well fry me then. How you doing that? You feel me? Because I'm with all the way with the shit.
Yeah,
I want to appreciate you for coming on.
All right, thank you for having me.
This is my first episode,
The
first one.
Okay.
But what we do here, we debate.
Okay.
And I want to come on. I know you have a really nice lot of talking points.
Okay.
So I just want to pick your brain a little bit.
Okay.
Well, for the people that don't know you, who is Kayla Kandy?
Kayla Kandy is a lot. So you're talking to the comedian right now. So Kayla Kandy is the comedian. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing comedy for 3 years.
Yeah.
Taking off, doing some things, trying to get into acting more.
Mm-hmm.
But you're talking to the entertainer, Kayla Kandy, the comedian.
Okay. Well, tell us about. I stutter a lot, and I didn't notice it until just now. Tell us about like where you from, Kayla.
Well, I'm from East Cleveland, Ohio.
That's where LeBron from.
Hell no, he's from Akron.
Where that's from?
That's 45 minutes. That's Kannapolis, Charlotte.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But if you're not from the place, you say Charlotte.
Yeah.
Because it's easier for you to know. That's why I say I'm from East Cleveland. But if you're not from East Cleveland, or Ohio, Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
216 Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh, that's where they from?
Yeah.
I love Bone Thugs. That's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. She from there too?
Yeah.
I stopped fucking with Halle Berry after she fucked that white man on that one movie.
Avant.
That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog right there. I fuck with Avant.
Overton.
Every time I see you, I get a bad vibe.
Overton.
That's my dog. Who?
Overton.
From Living Single? He was slow.
No, he wasn't.
Listen. Who was slower? Him? Overton? Eddie Fred off of Family Matters.
Eddie. Overton knew how to fix stuff. And he was in love.
Or Cole off of Martin.
Cole. Renaissance.
I don't know. Cole goddamn Cole worked at the airport though.
Okay, but he ain't never let Big Shirley go.
Yeah, he did. Remember he got with the slow light skinned girl.
He was just that slow. So
she was slow too.
Yeah, no. And then I'm gonna name one more big person that y'all know.
Kayla.
Yeah, I'm on
essentially
the
Kayla Kandy.
Arsenio Hall.
Arsenio is big. I think you should have named him first.
Well, Arsenio Overton is actually from East Cleveland too. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, that's East Cleveland.
Oh, okay. So tell us about your early life, Kayla. Living in Ohio.
I'm the oldest of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Come from a 2-parent house. Mm-hmm. Didn't know I came from I didn't know.
I would have never known. You hang out with so many ghetto people, Kayla. Like,
I'm bougie ghetto. Like, my mom's an etiquette teacher,
Mm-hmm.
and she's a travel agent. And my dad's a sous chef, like, traveled the world, cooking for people like Don Shula. He opened up, like, a whole bunch of Hilton restaurants and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. But
Oh, that's dope.
I'm from the hood, but I didn't know I was in the hood until I got to middle school.
What you mean you didn't know you in the
Because
hood?
we were sheltered. Like, we went on trips. I told you I like calamari. I don't know. My dad would, make lunches, and the teachers were like, "Let me buy you lunch." And then when I got to middle school, it was like, "Oh shit, you pregnant? We 12. What do you mean you don't know your dad? Like, you don't know your dad? You never been on an airplane? What you mean your mom and Jim? Like, I thought everybody had mom and dad in the house, and all your siblings. Yeah, I didn't know.
Hell nah, everybody ain't got mom and dad in
didn't
the
let us
house.
watch, like, we watched Disney movies and Nickelodeon. Like, we wasn't allowed to watch stuff. Like, I had to go to, like, my aunts and big cousins to see, like, gangster movies and stuff
Word.
like that.
Oh, so y'all had the shelf for Disney VHSs.
Right, but yeah. So it was like when I'm grown, I was like, yeah, I saw that Auntie Val house, and she was like, oh, okay. So,
Auntie Val was watching Minister Society and shit like
my
that.
older cousins. So it was like, what? Yeah. So everything I saw was like on TV.
Mm-hmm.
So and then when I was like, I am actually living it. Thanks, mom and dad.
Shit was a shocker,
It
huh?
was what?
Hey, I
I'm
feel
talking
like
about
you
culture
failed
shit.
as a parent if you got two parents and y'all live in the hood. Like,
No, because East Cleveland used to be Rockefeller's backyard. So all the homes are old Victorians.
really?
So
What that mean?
Old Victorian houses, 5 bedrooms, like
Oh,
marble wood and granite. Like they're big homes that just turned into like when the crack
epidemic.
turned into the hood. Yeah,
Mm.
but it was big, beautiful homes. Like
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't really see that as the hood though.
No,
but
but
really,
no,
it ain't
no,
the hood. It's the people. It's the people
Nah, if
that
you
make
go
something
if you go
the
there
hood.
now, I took one of my exes there and he locked the door. And he was like, this is like, it looked like Chirac. Like, it looks like Iraq. Went through, like, it's so sad. Like, it's a documentary about my hometown. Like, that's why I put it on everywhere I go. Like, I made it out of East Cleveland. So,
Yeah.
But before the people who actually know me, I graduated from Beechwood. Please don't ask me how. My mama got us out the hood my 11th grade year.
Mm-hmm.
So, I had a culture shock in the culture. And then I had a culture shock when my mama moved me out the hood.
Is Beechwood like a real?
Beechwood is 98% Jewish.
You should have way better connections now.
I do have connections. I just never used them. Now I'm using them.
Okay, use them for this little soiree I got going on. Kayla, you mean?
I got people be like, Kayla, you know everybody. Like, I just never.
Nah, no cap. You do. Yeah. You do. And I told you this multiple times. Like, bruh, I wish I could hang in the circle that you hang in instead of the circle that I hang in. No offense to my homeboys, but like your homeboys seem like cooler for
opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But that's what I said. I'm bougie ghetto. Like, I was raised in the hood, but I know how to be a chameleon.
Yeah.
I could talk to a princess, and then I could go in the hood and be like, this nigga cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's about life though. But that's what I said. Right now you're talking to a comedian. I have so many faces.
You do. And I done seen a few of them.
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Are we allowed to cuss?
I like your, yeah.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
Nah, don't say that. Now,
Okay,
we trying to get some money, trying to get money monetized over here. You feel me?
Beep. No.
So, Kayla, tell me about like how you got to where you are now in comedy. Because I know you do an open mic every Tuesday, right?
Yes. I'll host the open mic. Shout out to Jordan for giving it to me. He started it. He handed it off to me. And, now it's like one of the number one attractions to do where I didn't know. We type in things to do in Charlotte and it comes up.
Oh, see,
open
that's
mic
cold.
Right. I ask people all the time, like, how you hear about it? We just put it in Google and we looked at oh, thank you. But I started comedy. It was never on my bucket list of life. Like, wasn't something I grew up to aspire to be like, I want to be the next Eddie Murphy or I just love to laugh. And, I'm witty with it fast. But I did a paint and sip here in Charlotte. It was a comedy paint and sip.
Time out. Was it the paint and sip for the people that be giving away the travel vouchers?
I don't even know. What's that? I don't like. We talk.
It's some people that do paint and sip every like 2 weeks, right? And they get comedians out of Charlotte to do the paint and sip. and they give away like vacation vouchers
Oh, nah.
for like Myrtle Beach and shit like that.
Nah.
But they also do LGBT swingers.
It's not the same people.
What's the name? And how I know that because the people start coming in. Because I remember it was me, Christian Johnson, and Jawan Cap.
Okay.
We did the show, the paint and sip, and we just lingered around, chilling, talking outside. Next thing you know, bro, I see one dude in a dress, then another dude in a dress, then another dude in a dress.
What do we sign up for?
Like, bro, what
Happy
the hell
Pride
going on
Month.
here, man?
Happy
Like,
Pride Month.
yeah.
But yeah, that was pre my time. Cause you mentioned names that was me.
Man, listen.
It's just only been 3 years, but I went and the comedian was funny, and I was like, oh, I like this, and I had went by myself. So the next time I went, thinking it was gonna be like the same comedian, it was somebody else, and I had my friends, and that comedian sucked, like really bad. And I was back there cracking jokes like, this is what they should have said. And I had like all the tables and people around us.
Yeah.
So me being me, I like to talk shit, and I went to the producer like, how you get on? And he was like, you a comedian? I go, no, but I know how to talk shit, and I'm pretty funny. And I thought nothing of it when I gave him his number. He called me like 2 months later. He was like, you ready to get on? I go, I didn't know you was really gonna call me back. And so I was like, you know what I got to lose. And so I went on, and he was like, just give me 5 minutes. And I didn't tell nobody I was doing it. I think I told my family like an hour before I got on stage.
Word.
And I took one friend with me. And I was like, I'm nervous, so I'll get out. Like, so I went up there. I had a game plan of what I was gonna talk about. We went up there, and the host was like, don't ever say this your first time because you're funny. And she was like, you're gonna take off. And I was like, this is just something, I did. But what got me was I went to the producer, he shook my hand and handed me $25. I said, for 5 minutes of work? Where I signed up. I did not make that much at my 9 to 5.
Bruh.
So
I got paid to do my first show.
Most people don't get paid their first show. See? So it was like, all right, like for 5 minutes. And so I was like, I got, okay, let me look into this. And I got into comedy class. Shout out to my teacher, Don Garrett. Signed up for his class like a week later. 6-week class. He showed me, he didn't teach me how to be funny. He just showed me how to hone my funny, like how to present it. Then I just started doing open mics. I just started reaching out to producers in different cities, producers here.
Yeah.
And, the first couple, after that first 25, $50 to go all the way to Raleigh, like, bitch, that's my gas. Like, it's the grind. And I did it. Like, a whole bunch of no's, a lot of no's.
But that's dope though, just off the simple fact. Kayla, it took me like 3 years to get $1 from comedy, bro. Like, matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you, Kayla. I didn't make my first dollar from comedy until like my 3rd or 4th year when I produced my own show.
Yeah. And people been telling me like, I know I'm a living testimony. Like, if anything you don't know about me, I'm for Jesus. And so like, I knew this was something and a purpose he had for me to do this because the way my trajectory is going right now. Like 3rd year and I'm already on tour with a weigh-ins. Like that's.
I was gonna ask you about that too, bro. That's you low key, bro. You done showed that girl your titties or something. Because how. Now I'm not hating.
I know.
And Kayla, you dope as hell.
I know.
Do you know how long I've been doing comedy, Kayla?
Yo. When I say it out loud, you'll still see me go. When I say it out loud, you saw me go. Cause it's still surreal to me.
Yeah.
And I already know I'm still learning how to negotiate prices for me. I know, cause I'm glad I got you. I'm glad you're my homie, bro. Like, yeah. you doing this for the freaky, right? But I'm just saying, people ask me stuff, and I still don't ask like, well, how much you paying me? Because I really do love the art. Like, I put so much work into it. Like, I don't treat this as like a hobby. Like, I really want this to be the thing that support my family. Like, the thing to make me go, hey, Mom, where you want to go? Like, Dad, stop working and do this. Like, this is what I wanted. Like, I've done a lot. Like when I say you talking to this, I done modeled. Didn't make a dime from modeling, but you got my titties all over the internet.
Picture's fire though.
I know my picture's fire,
though.
but I spend more money on that than anything. I've been a bouncer. I you know, so it's like I've done all those things, and yeah, it gave me a few money there, but it all did help where I'm at now though.
Yeah.
Because now I have stage presence. Because I used to model, I know how to follow the camera. I know how to pose. I know how to do this. Security in the strip club told me how to not fall for the BS. Be on my, high on my computer. Because that's honestly how I really got this job.
Yeah.
Like, all BS, like I'm funny, I get it. But so when I hosted for her here in Charlotte, somebody had walked up to Shantae really, really fast. And I was on my way to the stage to start the show. And I stepped back and went to like bouncer mode. Like all the, who just walked up on her like that? And the person was like real touchy with her, and I was about to, go in like, get your hands off her.
Hit him with that.
But then, right, pretty much. But then she realized, after she realized she knew who that person was, her whole demeanor went back down, and I was like, oh, okay. Then she had asked me what was that? I was like, oh no, I used to be a bouncer, so I was not gonna move until you was comfortable. And I thought she was just playing. Cause she was like, oh, I need you on the road with me. Cause my own family and people don't see that. And I go, oh, okay. Started the show. Went on about my life. Cause I'm like, this Hollywood. She's so Wayans.
Yeah.
It's
the point that you
they're
feel
the
like
Mount Rushmore of comedy. The whole family. We wouldn't know half the comedians we wouldn't know. If it wasn't we wouldn't have the halftime Super Bowl show if it wasn't for her family. No. Remember, when we didn't have, they had marching bands on halftime at the NFL. They did an In Living Color halftime show, which people turned away from the football game and went to the other network, and nobody went in. The next year they got Michael Jackson.
You got a point there.
We wouldn't have the Jim Carreys and the Jennifer Lopez. We wouldn't have these people. Yeah. And without that family.
The Rosie Perez's and
So
the Marlins,
So it's like I thought she was just joking, and then somebody else was real drunk and went up to her, and I did the swim move hey, and she was like, yeah, get your shit in order, you coming with me. So that's. So
at this point, she need to be giving you 2 checks.
Well, but it's me. You've been around me. I'm naturally going.
You didn't do that when we was at the club and that one lady got down all up on me, bro. You didn't do that. No, fuck no.
I'm tired.
I felt like I was sexually assaulted.
My bad.
You feel me?
My bad.
Next time we out, you do that for me.
I got you.
Because the ugly one, States wanting to be with me for some reason.
But no, that's after a while, I met her wife, I met her mom and her stepdad and everything.
Her wife?
Yeah, she's married. So,
really?
Shantae, happy Pride Month, yeah.
Damn, that is right.
So, shout out to them. But no, it's she treat me like a little sis, and so I'm learning from her, how to negotiate, cause she doing this all by herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got the Wayans thing, but she's I'm gonna stand on my own. So I call her, respect her, and I'll just be sitting here what you need me to do? I'm gonna tell the jokes, but
having somebody that can guide you in the industry that you want to be in. That's there, and they're already in the industry. That's always I take that over a person just giving me $200-$300 just to come on the road with them, and I'm not learning them.
Right. So I'm learning, and so and I get it. 3 years in the game, I literally just had my 3 years 3 weeks ago. So it's I know that's unheard of.
Yeah, it's a cheat code, Kayla.
Hey, look,
but just don't be like other people from the city.
Well, and surrounding areas when they here,
understandable, but don't be even. I'm pretty sure there's people like that in Ohio, but don't be like other people. Try to, if you can't do a whole bunch of people, reach back and just get one.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. My open mic. If I see you grinding, and I see you actually treating comedy as something you want to do, I don't have no problem doing alley hoops. You could call 7 comedians right now who I threw alley hoop to, because it took somebody believed in me. Somebody helped me. So what do I look like not helping other people?
Yeah.
So my open mic, not to pat my hand, other open mics don't get a crowd. I get 30 patrons. You've been to my open mics? And it's changed. I got a DJ now.
Word.
Yeah, we got a DJ.
Because you was the DJ.
I was the DJ.
Hey, that's crazy that you started off as a comic. Then you went to being a DJ. Then you went from hosting. Then you went from hosting it and being the DJ to now you the host and the sole proprietor of Kayla Kandy.
The Jamaican food truck come every Tuesday.
Word.
Yeah. So, and shout out to Starlight because they, they help me out. They let me produce my shows there. But it's like, I bring the crowd. So I cater to the crowd, not to the comics. And that's where a lot of us fall off. We cater to our peers. And it's like, you're my peer, but we want to get paid. We want the video to be happy. We got to cater to the customers. So, yeah, open mic gets the people who ain't funny. They only treat this as a hobby. But the people who come out and work, if I'm not available, I throw an alley-oop. Every people, because I open up I'm a host at Duckworth. I was like, hey, he was there when the conversation happened, which I tell you was like, I'm saying, he goes, damn, they're going to one of my hosts. And I go, it's not like I'm gone every day or every week. But he was like, I need to get out there and find more people in Charlotte.
So how many dates do she got you on with her now?
Right now, the only dates I'm doing is like the shows where she do multiple nights.
Okay.
Like, so she got the one shows that she'll do like in Cali.
Yeah.
I'm not going out there because it's not just her own show.
Yeah.
But for her tour, we go to Chicago at the end of this month, June 27, 28, 4 shows. And then we go to New York in September. She just booked some more dates, but she's just waiting on like confirmation to go to like Louisiana, Cali.
Carry your gun when you go to Louisiana.
Yeah.
Tell me. Trust me.
So it's like, I had that producer come in, and I didn't tell nobody who he was, and he'll ask me like, hey, I'm like, oh no, there's somebody you need to watch. And literally 3 people got gigs that night.
Let's go.
Opening up for headliners. So it's like, nah, somebody help me. Why not? But I gotta see you grind, because then you put my name on the line, and I can't be having my name on the line and you ain't grinding. But the biggest thing, what you said, is God has a way of telling you, not using people that could put you on, to let you know that he is in control. Because I know some of the same comedians you know. And it's like, nigga, you see me grinding, why you? So I had to get out that mindset. Like, you know what, do it on your own. And God didn't use them to put me on. I could do it. Because if I would have been waiting on them, I would never got with Shantae. So it's like, God has a way of like, hey, I'm in control.
Now that's a fact, because God, I know God to do me like. I think that I run this and okay, I gotta show Dimitri again.
That like, in control,
man.
But when I learned that lesson, like everybody knows somebody that can put them on. It's like, why you not helping me? And
I'm more on now though. It's like I'd rather, cause honestly, I'm kind of hard headed. Yeah. Because there's no reason why I should have not been doing this right here, what we're doing now. But it's like I fell out of comedy for a while, Kayla. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, that's why I just like.
And when you don't love it no more, step away. Yeah. Until you love it back again.
That's how I ended up doing this. Yeah. Like, I'd rather do this because I feel like I'm still being able to be in that comedy space.
But see, even if you're in the comedy space, not everybody's a good stand-up.
Yeah.
Some people is good. Like Drewski, I would probably never listen to him on stand-up. But them skits and them Prodigy, fire.
And they consistent, and that's the key. I feel like that's the key to anything though. Like you just gotta be consistent.
Because there's a lot of locals that I don't think are funny on stage. But
that was my next question. Let's roll that over to the next question.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're good at producing. Mm-hmm. They're good at seeing other people's funny. Hone that. You ain't gotta be the one on the mic. Like.
That's what I was going to ask you. My next question was going to be, how do you feel about the state of comedy in Charlotte?
Like anything in life, it's going to be the pick-me's, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. It's a great scene, and it could be better, but just like I've traveled now to go to other scenes, and it's the same story everywhere. I was just in DC last week, and it's the same story everywhere. So it's just like, in the midst of it all, you just gotta do what you are good at and keep your head above it. Like, I don't get into the drama. Once I get the he say, she say, what did God say? Yeah. I know people talk about me, and it's okay. Because guess what you're doing? You're talking behind my back while I'm moving forward. Yeah. So it's like, I don't care. As long as I know I'm helping people, and helping people who do what I do, I don't see the drama.
Nah, I don't either. And I remember when I recorded my first special, I was coming to your shows and I was like selling my tickets and letting everybody know like I'm about to record my first special. I remember I used to hear I remember I sat and they didn't know I was beside my truck because you know I used to put my truck in the front.
Right.
They know I was beside my truck. And I heard these three little comedians sit, not saying that y'all little, but y'all little in stature because I'm big as hell. Right. I heard them say, man, who do you think he is? Like he's doing a special? Like nobody's ever heard of him.
Right.
Like, no, I don't care. And then on top of that, it's like, I know because of my size, nobody's never gonna say that shit to my face.
Right, yeah. I mean.
Not realizing that I'm really like
And see, that's funny because, but you're a man, but they gonna respect it. You know, they try me all the time.
You just gotta whoop ass.
No, but that's the thing. I'm not there no more in life.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't. They try me like, oh, you should do this. Like, who are you to tell me? Like, no disrespect. But if you ain't doing what I'm doing or doing better than me, how you gonna tell me what to do?
Nah, I feel that.
And it's like, as long as the venues or the places are happy, who are you? And it's like I literally have to change them. I have to become the bitch for them to like respect me. And it's like, why we just can't have a conversation?
Hey, low key though, Kayla, you kind of like owe me to do this too.
I owe you?
Yes.
Hold on.
Because let's be real.
Okay.
Let's be real. Let's bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up.
I need to know what
I asked you to do my special and you told me no.
How many niggas did you have on that special?
But it was only originally supposed to be me, you, Jordan. Who did I want on there? Me, you, Jordan, and Christian.
Okay.
And Juwan. No. It was supposed to be me, Juwan, Major Keys, Christian, you, and Jordan.
You see how many niggas that is? And how much time was you giving everybody?
I mean, I was only giving everybody like 5 to 10. But you got to think about it though. I wouldn't record an hour-long special just for me.
Yeah, but that's what an hour-long special is. When I'm on tour with Shantae, I literally on a Thursday night, because it's a low crowd, she'll give me 15. The feature 20. She do 45 minutes to an hour.
I ain't doing that.
I'm saying that's why you gotta get your chops up for that. So when it's a Friday and a Saturday come when the crowd bigger, Kayla does exactly 10 minutes and I'm off the stage. Feature 20. Shantae got the rest of the night because we gotta flip that over. You had like 18 niggas on that show.
But Kayla, this was the thing though. This was the thing though. But like, my brand is, and I tell people this all the time. My brand is the slogan for my brand is giving people opportunity that's not going to get opportunity nowhere else.
Gotcha.
Now, mind you, my special, I spent a lot of money on that shit. Did I make it back? No. But at the same time, it's like,
how much advice did I give you?
You gave me a lot. You told me to do it at Starlight, but
not even at Starlight. Do it somewhere small.
Yeah.
Why? Because if you do it somewhere small and you pack out that place, it look like a sold out event.
Yeah.
If your ass got a whole big ass auditorium and 10 people come.
But I ain't gonna lie, nobody seen my vision. Like my vision.
But you know that hard-headed part you said?
My vision, man. My vision, Kayla.
But at the same time.
And then you gotta think about it, Kayla. I'm from a small city, so in my mind, I'm thinking like
you Big Beach.
I'm thinking I'm Big Beach.
I'm Larry Who?
Because it's like I'm hearing every day, man. When your next show, when you come, all right, I'm gonna throw one here.
You gotta leave that.
Yeah, bro. Like. And that should be having me looking at people sideways too.
But you can't because
why?
Because people are people, and it's like because I had to learn that lesson too. Because
I am very adamant on treat people how they treat you. If a person gonna play in your face, okay, now I'm about to play in your face.
Nah, because you ain't gonna get far. I promise you.
Yeah, you gonna catch some charges, but you gonna feel better later.
So, but like, I even had to threaten my brother to come to one of my shows. Like. I looked at him and his wife like, y'all, you see I'm on tour. When I become famous, I'm not letting y'all backstage. They literally came to the next show. It's like, my core people, I want my family to support me, but other than that, if you say I'm coming and you don't come, I'm fine. I've learned how to let that go because life happens. And I'm not going to hold you to it. Because whatever level you think I'm the greatest at and you come support me, I'm still need that support.
Yeah.
So, if through the grind, you want everybody to be there with you from the bottom to the top, I get it. Because now you be like, oh, you see, I was really working to it. But it's like, even when I'm at that level, you think I'm the shit, I still need you to come support. So
I just felt like my city was lame for that, bro. Like, and that's now why I don't support nobody shit in the city, bro.
You can't have that.
No, Kayla.
I know.
But this is the thing about it, though. This is what grinds my gears about it, because before I did that special, bro, it don't matter who it was. I could barely know you in the city. If you hit me like, hey, I'm having this, all right, I got you, bro. So what do you need? You need some help from anything? That was me.
That's very much how I am, though.
But I don't get that same support from my city.
And guess what? The same support you're looking for, don't look for it in people. God told you, God will bring you people that you will never know. I want all my people that know me to come to my shows and come support me. I get people who are regulars that don't know me from a camp and are, hey, I'm proud of you. They feel like I'm on this journey with you. I don't even know their names, but I know their face. So it's like, I know where you're coming from, and I know that, like, dang, man, I'm your homie. You gotta let it go. You literally have to let it go. And I promise you, God will send you the right people.
Okay, God need to send them, because I'm not.
You can't rush God.
I'm almost there, though.
You can't rush God.
I'm almost there to where I'm at the point to where because I honestly, Kayla, I'm gonna be honest. Like, these last couple years been trying. They've been trying, really trying years for me, but I really done gave people grace. So I'm like, okay, God gotta give me some grace at some point. Like,
God don't think like us.
Man, clearly.
How you gonna tell the But yeah, you gotta just be. You just gotta, not even the word humble. You just gotta be. The way I look at it is, I forgive everybody, and everybody like, no, forget. No, you want God.
I ain't forgetting.
No,
I forgive you,
the thing.
but I ain't forgetting.
But you want God to forgive you and forget what you did.
But how can? I didn't do nothing. But how can
we do everything?
How can
you know, I'll be that guy. You know, I ain't have to cuss that man out like that.
Some people be needing it. I be feeling like God be sending some situations in my life for people to learn their lesson.
Yeah, but sometimes you ain't gotta be the lesson.
I feel like I'm the lesson. I'm the lesson teacher.
Nah, see, you never go that hard.
That's just how I feel.
But nah, you just don't go searching for
waterfalls.
Yeah. But don't look for it. That one person or whoever you want to support, don't go looking for it. God will send you other people.
Yeah.
Cause come on, like,
bro, that's clutch, bro. Like, you remember, Kayla? I used to tell you all the time, like, bro, you really dope. Like, for real.
Oh, thank you.
Like, I done told you that even when I first used to speak to you at Jordan's what's the name? I used to tell you all the time, like, Kayla, you dope as hell, man. You just need that light. Everybody gets their chance. You feel me?
But it's like you have to be in the right place at the right. Like, if I really just, because there's a lot of times I don't want to do this. Like, I done had health scares on stage. But like, only like 2 people knew I was going through some stuff. Like, I had women problems and a tumor inside of me when I did the competition. 132 people when I won. Tumor was
the fight night competition.
Yeah,
I've yet to get in one of those.
Well, she ain't did it this year, so I think she stopped.
Who, Debbie?
Yeah. But it's like, I had a tumor in me that was 5 pounds, 8 ounces.
And we got a whole little baby.
I had a whole kid inside of me, and I don't have kids. On stage, just drained. So it's like, gotta push through it. Like, everybody likes it. And I don't be like, oh, my problem's bigger than yours. Like, we all got something. You just gotta push through it. You gotta be consistent. You gotta
that's
be
a fact.
consistent. You gotta be. And then one comedian, old school comedian, was like, Kayla, you too nice. And I get what he was saying. Like, you need to be harder on these niggas. Like, you need to be. And it's like, I can be that person. I just try not to be that person, because that drains me too. So when I have to go there from East Cliff, I am a scrapper. I know I look bougie ghetto. Couldn't be no bouncer.
You look like your daddy.
Shut the fuck up. Wait, can't say that. Beep. But it's like, being a bouncer, I had to have some type of.
Yeah.
So it's like, nah, I rather be a lamb. But if you keep messing with me, I turn into that lion. So, nah, it's fun, but yeah, I'm with the wins.
So you like tour life? How's it been treating you so far?
So it's not like her tour is different, because like I said, she's grinding.
Okay, my next question was, I wanted to get into a debate topic right now. Okay. And my next question was, this is what I asked people to put in questions and stuff. So one of the questions was, how do you feel about Offset asking for spousal support from Cardi B?
You can cuss. No, bitch, move. That's a controlling move.
How?
Let me break it down. Who was the cheater in a relationship?
Both of them was.
No. Who was the original cheater in a relationship?
She was.
How?
She was out here having sex for money.
That's before they got married.
It doesn't matter.
So
that's gonna always trump anything that he does, bro.
No, it's not. What I did before we got married.
Kayla.
Hold on, wait. When you married me, listen out. When you married me and you knew my past, you accepted me for what my past was. But as soon as I got married, my past has stopped.
But let's be real though, like we're not gonna act like Cardi B and Stephon Diggs this hasn't been a thing.
And guess what? I'm not
even when her and Offset was together.
As a former person that helped niggas cheat, because I used to be a hoe. My thing is, if I'm in a relationship with you and I'm honest about everything I used to do, and you're honest about what we do, and we make a commitment, then it's only gonna be us. But you go outside the commitment, who at fault?
Did she catch him cheating though?
This nigga told on himself every time.
When?
Bruh, when he love bombed her, when she was on the stage.
What about it? I feel like that was a good gesture.
No, it's not. That's a dumbass gesture.
How?
How you gonna steal my spotlight and I'm working?
How's he stealing your spotlight when all he did was come and try to show you that he wants to be with you? I feel like that's ungrateful as hell.
No, it's not. That's a love bomb.
That is very ungrateful.
That's very spiteful and selfish. I'm performing. I'm doing my job, and here you come. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. So that's not love. That's
love.
That's not.
That is love. I just feel like women just be coming up with these names and shit, and it's like a narcissist. I be hearing narcissist.
I don't even want to use the trigger words that's going around. Think about it. If I love you to the point where I tell you this is hurting me, please don't do these things, and you go out and do the exact same things I told you that's hurting me, what do you expect me to do?
Still love me. Do my fault.
And that's the thing with men and some women. Y'all so used to women forgiving how our grandmamas and them, because they had no options. We got options now. Them niggas couldn't buy houses without men. They couldn't do things without men. Now that I don't need you anymore, nigga, to do what I gotta do. Now y'all feeling, oh, y'all not like our grandmamas and them, because they had no options. Not my grandmamas. Because them niggas was cutthroats, okay?
Nah,
but I'm just saying.
I'm not going with that, Kayla.
Because how many times do I... No, back in the day, Grandma...
They had options.
Grandma couldn't... Grandpa used to have multiple families in different neighborhoods.
True.
And Big Mama held down the house because most women couldn't go out and go get a job. Or they had so many kids, the only option was to take care of the kids and do whatever this nigga did.
Nobody told you to have all them kids, though.
That was the way people got the money. Who was going to work the farm? You had multiple kids to work the farm.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. No. I don't feel like that.
Nope.
I don't feel like him asking for spousal support is a problem.
It is a problem.
Because if she makes more than me, if me and you married, right? Mm-hmm. If me and you married, right? Mm-hmm. And I filed for a divorce. Uh-huh. You're gonna ask for spousal support, right? Especially if I'm making the most money.
So you talking?
Just answer the question, Kayla.
I'm about to prompt this question up the right way for you.
You're gonna ask for spousal support.
You're talking to a different type of female. You remember it.
But you're gonna ask for spousal support regardless.
No, the fuck I'm not. Take what you came in with, and I'll take what I came in with.
Okay. If we're talking in the traditional female mindset,
no, that's not traditional, because you're talking to me, not the traditional.
This is what I'm saying. No, you're talking to me. I'm talking about in the traditional space.
I can't talk for them bitches because I'm not me.
I don't feel like there's nothing wrong.
No, you're talking to a woman that tell every man that I've been with, if you get me pregnant and we don't work out and you leave, take your kids with you. Why you think I don't have kids yet?
Oh, I do that. I would gladly.
But I'm just saying. You planted that seed in me. I'm harvesting. Take your kids with me. I'll be the fun parent on the weekend and everybody, oh, you're a female. No, I know I could do it. Why? My mama did it when my parents got divorced.
I'm gonna be all the way honest with you, and this is just my my opinion on the situation. I feel like in a lot of situations, I feel like children are better off with the father than they are with the mother. With the mother.
Y'all not nurturing at all.
How?
Yeah.
I feel like men are way more nurturing than a woman is.
Nah,
because a man can actually teach you things about life that a woman can't.
No, I'm so serious. Like any man that I was dealing with that had boys, I was like, I can't teach your boy, how to, because I work with kids.
But a lot of women don't think like that, though, Kayla.
I just
a lot of women feel like, I feel like a lot of women, period, just use kids as pawns.
And a lot of men use kids as pawns. You know how many people shot up the club for Kayla? They've learned. I come from a 2-parent house. My parents, we travel, we do vacations, we did stuff, and I always no, because I always got. I did get some niggas that was never made out the hood. So my mom will tell me. This
and then I seen your dad's face, like his.
And then my daddy could cook. Come on now, you had my phone, my daddy food. I'm in it for the food.
Can't lie.
So
it's
fire.
like
they would shoot up the club because it was like, all right, I'm gonna impregnate. Like, but I was at CVS when it was 24 hours. Like, this nigga ain't getting me.
Hey, listen though.
But no, but seriously, like. A lot of that stuff, we don't know what happened behind closed door. Like, they only show us what we know. But at the same time, do I agree with her cheating or being with another man before the divorce is final? No. But I also know I've been in situations where no matter if we ain't signing papers, them niggas never getting back together. Because I've been
with Offset with no female though. Just saying. I haven't seen no videos of Offset
pretty
out.
Sure he gets the kind
You're
of
pretty sure. You're not definite.
Nigga, I worked in the strip clubs.
I have not seen this man post
Do you know
no
when
female
I was because he ain't got to post
or nothing.
Do you know when I worked in the strip club?
She out here shaking ass on boats with niggas that's giving females molly.
Before we end this, you know when working in the strip club, them men used to hand me the money to go get the stripper they want, so they look like I'm bringing the people up that they go. Niggas know how to get around it. Just because he ain't posting it don't mean they ain't there. So you need to see it. Nah, get out of here. You know that nigga is.
Hey man, it ain't what you know, is what you can prove. I can prove that I have not seen that man.
Well, then he need to sign the paper, had a divorce, so she could.
Get that man his spousal support though.
Well, he needs.
Because if it was the other way around,
she didn't even ask for it. So what do you mean other way around?
She made more money.
So, but she didn't ask for it.
She has given this man and made him accustomed to the lifestyle that he is living.
He was part of the Migos before she became Cardi B.
Doesn't matter.
I met her in the strip club when she was still a stripper.
He was splitting his money 3 ways. She was only splitting her money once.
You don't know that?
Come on now,
I met her.
Get that man his spousal support, because if it was the other way around, y'all would be all forward.
I can't respect no man that want to get off on a woman.
I can. Women been getting off on us. That's why I'm glad he gonna get his.
I'm
glad Mary J. Blige's husband got his.
Nah, what's the natural order? God, man, wife, children. So you telling me you want to go out of God's order?
Y'all done fought for all these rights and stuff.
That's why she rightfully got a new niggas.
Exactly. That's why he gonna rightfully hit them pockets.
And guess what? She gonna rightfully give him that, and then it's gonna
need that.
No. And when she yeah, and when that contract is up, like he get this much, and when this happen, she gonna write it up to them. She gonna put everything in her mama name. So when she drop that album for the summer, he can't get none of that money.
She can't do that.
Yes, she can.
She can't do that just off the simple fact.
Did you not hear me say I graduated from a school that was 98% Jewish? You don't think I learned something?
Listen though.
I'm putting I ain't putting nothing in my name. Everything else in my mama name. Now you think you coming from my mama?
Get that man his check.
Oh, give him to him so he could cry.
Drop that man his bag. Get that man his bag, yo.
She just mad that new man got more stamina than him. Drug addict, ex-husband that can't keep it up. But now you got a D1 athlete that's got. She getting the Sonic.
If you really want to be real,
she getting the Sonic.
If you really want to be real, let's make a case here.
Okay.
And I'm just being honest.
All right.
That man might not have no contract after about a week or two.
It's NFL.
And on top of that, the man was on the boat drugging bitches while you was on the boat. Like,
it's NFL, but at the same time,
you went from a pop star to a drug dealer, essentially. Essentially,
he ain't been good.
Man, that nigga's a pop star. Oh, and his album was fire, by the way.
By himself?
But yes.
Oh, okay.
Then, but you have to look at the situation essentially for what it is. Like, nigga,
it's fine.
This nigga was on the boat dealing drugs to.
Nobody confirmed what it was.
While you were on the boat,
it looked like bubble gum.
It looked like Molly to me. I remember that good Easter pink. You feel me? I remember the good Easter pink. If you know, you know.
It looked like bubble gum.
If you know, you know.
You know, whatever.
So,
but Meech, it's been fun.
They have.
But yeah,
you gotta come back and be a reoccurring guest, man, before you get famous. Or could I just wait? I'm gonna wait till you get famous and then get another. Matter of fact, I might say this episode and not put it
before she made it big. You seen her here first. Yeah.
Nah, Kayla, I just want to let you know though, like, give you your flowers. I ain't got no flowers here, I got you. I just want to give you your flowers. Like, I watched you grind. I watched you just grow. And with a little bit of luck and being at the right place at the right time, I'm so happy to see you where you at and to watch your journey to where you going, man.
Thank you.
I just want to let you know that, man.
It's the God in me.
I'm telling you.
I know I talk ignorant on stage. Like, I'm wearing a whole shirt, you know.
To wear a hoodie that say fuck them kids is crazy.
It's crazy work.
But I expect that from you because you don't got no kids.
And I work with them.
Yeah, you might as well go and take that bad coochie off the market.
First of all, she's staying in the pocket. I don't need that kind of work. She's staying, close it up.
But y'all, this has been the first episode of That's Debatable with Mitri. Me and Kayla got us a debate at the end, which I'm pretty sure I won. Y'all get in the comments and let me know who y'all think won, and let me know about how y'all feel about the whole situation with a man asking for spousal support. So, with that being said, I'm Big Mitri. This has been Debatable with Mitri. So, can y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel? And y'all come down and we'll see y'all on the next video, man.
Bow.